I gotta say, I'm looking forward to this. Hi, hello, it's your boy JP, bringing you my first ever Savage Dragon deck profile to the channel. Now, before we get into this, I just want to say, your first look at this is probably like, what the fuck is this shit? This looks absolutely terrible. By the way, if you're new to the channel, I do swear, so yeah. Yeah, you're probably thinking, what the heck is this? I'm just saying, I put hours and hours of playtesting into this. I took a lot of inspiration from other decks, including viewers, including random people on, say, Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro servers, Dueling Nexus servers, like literally so many different Yu-Gi-Oh! Servers. I just asked a bunch of people, it's like, you know what, do you like this deck? What should I do with it? I got a bunch of people to send me their decks, so I could take inspiration, and I ended up making this. So again, if you think it's weird, there's a ton of inspiration from other decks. I've talked to a lot of people about it. There's a ton of playtesting on the channel, so if you don't like it, you can go ahead and, like, if you think it looks weird, you can go ahead and look at the games on my channel, because I've done hours and hours of playtesting. So anyway, this is the deck. Let's get into it. Also, I just want to quickly say, I like explaining the deck while I'm going at it, so if you guys don't want to listen to me rambling, just take the screenshot of this deck and just pause it, whatever, go ahead and do that. Anyway, so I actually do have the Kaiju engine in this. Honestly, it's my first ever time using the Kaiju engine. I've always refused to do it until recently. I was like, you know what, I want to spice up the deck, I want to try it. Honestly, it's worked really well. So I have two Jizukiru. Jizukiru is a great card because of course, you can say get rid of your opponent's, I don't know, relinquished. Then you can summon a Cyber Dragon. Then you can go into Chimera Tech, Fortress Dragon. You know, it's a good combo. You can get rid of any problematic card. So that's cool. Then I have one Dogoran, the Mad Flame Kaiju. I don't know if I'm pronouncing these right, by the way. I never watched Kaiju duels. Gameciel, and of course this is a Kaiju engine. I only have 4 of them. You know, honestly, when I first put this deck together, I was talking to people, and I was like, so why? Because people kept telling me to add 2 Jizukiru. It's like, why isn't there 5? I understand, you know, the ratios because of interrupted Kaiju slumber, but why only 2 Jizukiru? And then I was like, you know what, this actually works well. I'm happy with it. Plus, he's a line type card, so it works a Galaxy Soldier, so many combos. So anyway, let's stop rambling. Continue on. I have 3 Cyber Dragons. I like the old alternative artwork. I don't know, it's just really dark. I really like it. 3 Galaxy Soldier, of course. It's not Cyber Dragon, I have Galaxy Soldier. It's like the best tech card. 3 Dre. I've noticed a lot of people taking Dre out of a deck, but honestly, I really like it because of its 1, good with Galaxy Soldier because you can pitch it. 2, if you do end up pitching it, you can get Cyber Player Pawn off if you don't already have a Cyber Dragon in the grave. You can use this effect to get level 5. I just like it, and the fact that it's a Cyber Dragon name with a light attribute, and it's also a level 5 technically, I just think it's a great card. Then we have 2 Chronomaly Golden Jet. Now again, people might be like, what the heck? But first of all, it's a light card, it's a machine, and it's a possible level 5 as well. So I really like it. By the way, I just want to quickly state, every deck profile I do, I should probably say this with my Master Hero one as well, because I'm recording this after that. I try to make it good with both Master Rule 3 and Master Rule 4. Also, I'm also someone that likes variation. So right here, I have it where it both works with Fusion and Xyz. So if it's not your type of deck, I apologize. But as I said, I try to make it work with everything. So yeah, and it does work pretty well. Unless you get an ultimate brick, and if that's the case, you're just unlucky. So yeah, 2 of these guys, he's really good. 1 Electromagnetic Turtle. He's not a level 5, however, he's very good to pitch off of Galaxy Soldier. I think he's just a really good card in general, because he can save you many times. If your first turn doesn't go well, then, hey, when your opponents counter you, they can't kill you, because you got this guy in the grave. He's really good, light type machine. I just like him in general, and it's good that he's a machine because of Overload Fusion. Anyway, next we have 3 Core, of course it's 3 Core. You can search Cyber Repair Plan off of it. It's a good card, you can use machine dupe on it, whatever. But I have 2 Instant Fusion. For Panzer Dragon, of course, it's just helping you go into rank 5s, or if you need it for a link, you can go ahead and do that. Next I have Overload Fusion, because I feel like it's a very good card, and I only have it at 1, simply because you don't always want to draw into it. However, it's just good to have just in case, because if you might need it for a Rampage Dragon, because that could save you the game. And I have this guy in the side deck, so if you want to add him in the deck, you can go right ahead. Also, I just want to quickly say everything in the side deck are cards that I've play tested with, or people were suggested. So yeah. And then I have 3 Pot of Desires. You know, every deck's running Pot of Desires, and honestly, I never used to like Pot of Desires, but now I'm running it and I love it. Even if you banish certain cards with deck, it still runs great. So hey, it's a good deck. Honestly, you just gotta learn how to use it, and then it's great. By the way, a ton of play testing, so yeah, I know it works for a fact. But I have 2 Power Bond. Sometimes I wish I had 3. However, since it's both Xyz and Fusion, it works well. Plus, it's really weird. I always tend to draw hands which either work with Fusion or Xyz. I rarely draw a hand which works on both, but when I do, it goes off, man. It goes crazy. But hey, I just have some weird luck when I'm streaming. Anyway, Machine Dupe, it works on core that I can go into Cyber Dragon, so that's cool. By the way, I'm just saying this is once per duel, so if you're like, hey, why don't you just use it on this and, you know, do combos? Yeah, I can't. So yeah, that's that. I have Localized True Nade or Hey True Nade. Honestly, I think it's a really good card. And going second, everything just gets put to the hand, so you don't have to worry about it. And then I technically have 3 back row removal. I have Localized True Nade, Hey True Nade I should say, Rampage Dragon, and Twin Twister. So if you don't want to pitch something, you know, you can use Hey True Nade. You know, it's just good. I'd rather have 2 of these and 1 of this because it just works well for me. However, I don't often draw into this, but when I do, it's really good. But I have 1 Upstart because, I don't know, I just love Upstart in this deck. Honestly, my old Cyber Dragon build, I used to have 3 Chicken Game, 3 Upstart back when, you know, those were legal, but hey, can't take out of the deck. It's a free draw, and if you want to side it out with something, you can go right ahead. Sometimes I'm tempted to, but I just like it. Also, Foolish Burial. It's a good card. You can start plays. You can ditch a core if that's what you need. Then you can search. You can ditch, I don't know, just a Cyber Dragon and then general to do something. You know, it's always a good card to have, especially when it's you know, your first turn combo starter. And even if you don't need it for core or something, just ditch the turtle, because at the end of the day, you're just saving yourself, and yeah, it's just a good card. The Monster Reborn, because you can revive things. I know, it's just a good card in general. I like it. Like, honestly, even if it's not good in your deck, I like Save Mars Heroes because you can special summon and get Shadow Mist's effect. It's still a good card in any deck because of still you can, you know, you revive Cyber Dragon with your combos. You can steal something from the opponent like a Beatstick combos or just attack, whatever. 2 Cyber Repair Plant. I don't really see a need to have 3. However, you want 3, I don't know, get rid of Upstart Goblin. Sometimes I feel like I want 3 because I want to search into Galaxy Soldier or something, but or get another light card in my hand, but I don't know, I'm just happy with it at 2 right now. Kaiju Slumber, Kaiju Engine, self-explanatory, wipes the board, do combos, it's Cyber Dragon as well, works well. Limiter Removal, because this is always a good card in machine decks, you know, helps do damage, or it can help save you if you don't have Turtle and Grave, I don't know. It's just a good card. And then we have Twin Twisters, because it's back row removal with Cyber Dragon, you need that stuff. Also, I'm just saying, with my Master Heroes and Cyber Dragons, I haven't made a new deck until like recently in years. So my old Cyber Dragon deck, I'll actually show it to you guys real quick. This is it. You know, Reckless Greed, Trap Stun, like all of that stuff. You can see how much has changed throughout the years. And it's crazy. Because like honestly, I didn't play the deck like when Link format came out. I was like, you know, I'm just gonna wait for some good Link support so I can put it in the deck and make a new deck then. But you know, Cleeful works. You know, I'm happy with it right now. So yeah, dude, like it's changed a lot. No trap cards, no Reckless Greed. It's my first time playing it like this, and you guys are probably thinking, whoa, like that must be any bad. No, I put hours and hours in the playtesting, and I'm just saying, even to older people, if you look at this deck, you're like, what the heck, where's a Reckless Greed? Because you're only used to playing old Cyber Dragons. This is a great deck. It works really well. Okay, so then we have Cyber End Dragon. You know, we can, if Nova gets destroyed, you can do that, or you can use Overload Fusion, go into ban, that's all you need. Mega Fleet. Now this is the one card that like you can question, because of I say this works in both Master Rule 3 and 4. Mega Fleet, useless in Master Rule 3. However, in 4 it's a really good card. So yeah, you know, if you're playing a Master Rule 3, replace with a Over Dragon or another Rampage, whatever. I actually used to have 2 Rampages in the deck, but I took out one of them and added another Fortress Dragon, because I always feel like I needed more of it. It used to have 2s when I got rid of one and put in another Rampage or something, I can't remember, and then I added it back to 2. I just feel like 2 is good because of combos, especially if your opponent's using machines. It's just great at 2. Self-explanatory, it's a great card. Combos. Next is Rampage Dragon, a great card. Pop back row, attack multiple times, and Power Bond as well. It's absolutely amazing. Panzer Dragon, also a great card. You can pop something, or you could just use it to Xyz or link whatever. Hope Harbinger, because of you often can get 2 level 8s on the field, so you know that's fine. You just Fortress Dragon, all these guys are level 8, you're cool with that, so yeah. And then we have Gaia, the Thunder Charger. It's a great card to have, good to combo off of Okasaurus. It's won me a few games, so you know, it's just a good card. They do something, I don't know, if they I don't know, what's that? I can't remember right now, I'm tired. That one card that like makes it so you can't change battle position, attack, and its effects negated. You know, chain, you know, something chain. Put it over it. And that's very situational. Like that's never gonna happen. But I'm just saying, it's a good card, and if something situational happens, you're good. And have 2 Infinity, because Infinity is a great card. It's Cyber Dragons as well. I love that card. It's always one of my favorite cards ever. It's a great card. So of course, it's not at 3 because that's a waste of space. Then 2 Nova, because it's a great card as well. You don't even play 2 Nova for the 2 Infinity. You could do plenty of combos. Say I've gotten plenty of combos where I end up with an Infinity, a Nova, a Cyber Dragon, and then like a Cleave Genius, like so I can go into the 2s in the first place. And then if I want to, I can banish a Cyber Dragon and attack with this guy last for extra damage, or if I want, I can just go over it with this. I don't know, anything really, anything's possible. It's a great deck. So yeah, to Infinity, Volcasaurus, it's great. You can pop something, do damage to your opponent, and then you can go over it with Gaia, so you get more attack, like barely anything, but you get more attack, does piercing, just attack over it. So yeah, it's a good card. You know, good combos. Nova, because of it has a great second effect. You always want it to get destroyed by your opponent's not. Though that's good when that happens. It's just a great card in general, especially summon Cyber Dragon, get extra attack, brings out Infinity. It's a great card. Decode Talker, pretty good card. I like it. Always run Decode Talker, honestly. I love this card. It's such a cool design. See, I've got the Acer class colors on it. I know, I love it. But it's a great card. Honestly, you see yourself going more into Cleave Genius, but it's still good to have, especially when you want to, if you ever for some reason want to clear your board, go right ahead. Then we have Cleave Genius, and it's another great card. It's machine linked 2 and has a good effect. Read it if you want. I just like it in general, so that's good. And then of course that's the main deck. If you want to change anything up or take inspiration from it, or leave your thoughts in the comments, go right ahead. But anyway, this is not an actual side deck. This is a side deck for cards that I thought about or tried playtesting but gotten rid of. So yeah, this card's good for going second. However, I just wasn't satisfied with it, so I took it out. Ghost Ogre, it was good. It was another light target for Galaxy Soldier. However, I don't know. I just got rid of it. I wasn't really happy with it exactly. You don't really need it. Actually, this used to be like 2 rows of monsters and 2 rows of spells, and then I got rid of this thing, and I'm more happy with this. It looked weird having 2 rows of monsters. It's one of the main reasons I got rid of it, honestly, but nah. I mean, it is a reason I got rid of it, but nah, you just don't need it right now. Then Quick Draw Synchron, it's a machine level 5, so if you guys want to do that, go ahead. Overload, it's good for Overload Fusion. You know, it's good to have in general when you need something big with Power Bond or whatever. Also, I'm just saying, if you want to get free Power Bond, you can do that, because 3 in 1, I have tried it. However, I like this ratio more because of course Master of 3, Master of 4, Xyz and Fusion, yeah. And Pleiades, it's a great card. You can send something to the hand, or you can reuse something. I just didn't see the need for it, and my extra deck was tight, so I just got rid of it. Cleave Genius, I feel like I want another one. However, I don't know what to get rid of, but it works with one just fine. Regeki, so Regeki, it's a great card. However, I just don't really need it because you overpower your opponent anyway. And you have Kaiju Slumber, which is kind of the same thing, not really, but you just don't need it. However, it's in your side deck, so if you want to put it in, go right ahead. One Day of Peace, I don't like it because you really only use it at the end of your turn. So like, because you're not going to use it at the start of your turn because you won't be able to damage your opponent. But it's still a good card, so you guys want to run it, go ahead. Soul Charge. Seeing a lot of people use Soul Charge recently, however I'm not happy with it because of I'm an aggressive player, and I don't want to rely on this and not be able to attack and lose a ton of life points. That's not my style. However you guys want to run it, go ahead. Reasoning, again, it's not my style. However, a lot of people tend to use it. I might use it in the future, just right now I'm happy with the build. Cyber Repair Plant, as I said, might need another one. Inferno Reckless Summon, it's practically a machine dupe with core, other than it's for special summoning, so if you guys want to go ahead and try that, go ahead. It's actually a really good card, and I wish that it worked with Dre as well. If it worked with Dre, there would be 2 of them in my deck instantly because of it. Just be great. Honestly, one thing I was thinking about a while ago, just random off topic, if they made a Cyber Dragon, say, I don't know what the name would be, but say this for example, 1500 attack, level 4, it's one of those ones where you can be like, you can special summon this card from your hand by discarding, or I don't know, if your opponent controls more monsters than you do, and if you special summon it from this way, it becomes a level 5, or you do something on the lines of that effect. So you can use it to exceed fusion, whatever, because it's counted as a Cyber Dragon as well. I forgot to add that bit. And then in the grave, have a graveyard effect of you can banish this on one other Cyber Dragon or machine, depends on how overpowered you want it, or you know, monster that a fusion card lists to special summon that fusion monster. So if we had something like that, be amazing, because you can easy rank 5 and then you can get a fusion as well. Something like that would be absolutely insane, especially with 1500 attack. Inferno Reckless Summon, oof, yo, it'd be fucking insane. Yeah, also, I usually, in my old decks, add a Gigan X, but first time I'm not actually using it as a tech in this. You know, we were struggling battle. I used to playtest it, however, I wasn't happy with it. I just never really saw a need for it, so I got rid of it. It's a good card though. Quaking Mirror Force, you know, in case you don't win and you need it to survive. Yeah, you know, it's more of a side deck card honestly, but I just put it there just in case people want to use it so they don't forget about it. Good card in Cyber Dragons as well. Then Royal Decree, because of you want trap cards negated. So if you guys want to play that in your deck, I don't play it because it's a trap card, it's too slow for me. But still a good card, so if you're able to do that, go ahead. Anyway, this is the Cyber Dragon deck profile. As I said, I've done hours and hours and hours of playtesting on my channel, so if you guys want to check that out, go ahead. I even change it up on stream with you guys, you know. I just, as I said, do a lot of playtesting, and this is what I've come up with right now that I'm happy with. So if you have any opinions, leave it in the comments. This is probably going to change, of course it's going to change in the future, but this is what I have right now that I'm happy with. When I end up changing it a lot, I'm going to do another deck profile, because I'm not only doing this for you guys, I'm doing it for me, so I can look back at this deck, or if something happens and I'll lose the files, I can just be like, Arachnus, look at my channel because it's right there. So yeah, I'm happy with it. Hopefully the deck becomes a lot better in the future. I know it's a lot different from other people's regular decks, but I really like it, and if you know how to play it properly, as I said, first turn you can easy get 2 Novas, then a Cyber Dragon to clear, including an Infinity on your first turn. Super easy. In fact, you know what, I'll get the image for you guys right now. Alright, this probably looks weird for you guys and blurry, but as you can see, this is my very first turn. We can't see that, but it's my first turn, and I have an Infinity, and then a Nova, and then I use Nova's effect to get Cyber Dragon. So right now, all I have to do is Infinity to get the Kaiju on board, and then I can attack, and then I'll attack Loss of Nova, and then use his effect to do extra damage. You know, it's super easy, and you can see a lot of cards in the grave because I got rid of a lot of light types like you Galaxy Soldier plays. It's great. It's a great deck because you can do stuff like this pretty easily. And as I said, the Master Rule 3 works as well, so even more overpowered Master Rule 3 because you don't need the cleave for it. And then say if you had a Overload Fusion or something, you can get rid of one of this and just have one of those, like a Rampage on board. Super easy. Anyway, before I keep on rambling, I should probably end this up here. As I said before, I know it's different from most builds, however I'm happy with it. I think it works well, and I wanted to keep it as Cyber Dragon as I could, instead of going out and using all these other random tech cards that a bunch of people have been using recently. And as I said, I want to have a good variety and good fun, and I think it's pretty good. Again, there's a lot of hours of footage on my channel if you want to check it out. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap this up here. Leave all thoughts and opinions in the comments. Either way, I'm out of here. I'll catch you guys in the next video. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. Peace.
Let me get a pop when the beat goes.
probably should have mentioned this, but the deck duels are actually on Dueling Nexus. But if you're okay with Dueling Nexus, then that's cool. It's still automated, so hey, check it out.